Imagine it's 1974. The world has changed. Man has walked on the moon, the Beatles have come and gone, and the Vietnam War is ending. But deep in the jungles of Lubang Island, a man is still crawling through the mud, sharpening his bayonet and preparing for an enemy that doesn't exist. His name is Hiroo Onoda. For 29 years, he lived as a ghost. He wasn't just hiding, he was fighting. He ignored leaflets, he ignored his family's desperate cries over loudspeakers, and he even ignored the news of his own country's surrender. But why? Was he a hero, or was he a victim of a mind that refused to accept reality? Tonight, we uncover the chilling mystery of the ghost soldier of World War II. And wait until you see the one person they had to find just to make him stop. It's a story of loyalty that turned into a nightmare. December 1944, the Japanese Empire was collapsing. A young intelligence officer, Hiroo Onoda, was sent to a small island called Lubang. His orders were unlike any other. His commander, Major Taniguchi, told him, "You are absolutely forbidden to die by your own hand. You must stay. We will come back for you. Even if it takes 5 years, stay until I return." Onoda took those words as a divine contract. But within months, Allied forces took the island. Onoda's group was scattered. Most were killed or captured. Onoda retreated into the dense mountain jungles with 3 other men. They had nothing but their rifles, a few rounds of ammunition, and a promise that would haunt them for decades. Japan surrenders. The war is over. American planes flew over the jungle, dropping thousands of leaflets. The war ended on August 15th. Come down. Onoda and his men found these papers. They looked at them, discussed them, and then they threw them away. To Onoda, these weren't messages of peace. They were clever American traps. When they heard sirens or saw ships, they didn't see rescue. They saw an invasion. They survived by eating bananas, coconut milk, and occasionally stealing a cow from local villagers. Every villager they saw they thought was an enemy scout. Every gunshot in the distance was a battle in their minds. But then the group started to shrink. One soldier deserted in 1950. Another was killed in a shootout with a search party in 1954. By 1972, after 27 years, Onoda's last companion was shot. Now he was truly the ghost of Lubang, alone, silently watching the world move on without him. A young Japanese explorer named Norio Suzuki decides to do the impossible. He tells his friends, "I am going to find a panda, the Yeti, and Hiroo Onoda, in that order." Against all odds, he found him. Suzuki sat with the ghost. He told him Japan was rich, peaceful, and the war was long gone. Onoda listened, but his eyes remained cold. He told Suzuki, "I cannot leave. I am a soldier. My major told me only he can relieve me of my duty." Can you imagine the shock? To bring this man home, the Japanese government had to track down his old major, who was now an old man working in a bookstore. They flew this man to the jungle, dressed him in his old uniform, and made him read the surrender orders. March 10th, 1974. Onoda stepped out of the shadows. He was 52 years old. He handed over his sword, still sharp and polished, and his rifle, still functioning perfectly. He had wasted 30 years of his life for a war that was already history. When he returned to Japan, he was a hero to some and a madman to others. He couldn't recognize his own country. It was too loud, too modern. He eventually moved to Brazil to start a ranch, seeking the silence he had grown to love in the jungle. Onoda's story isn't just about war. It's about the power of the human mind to create its own reality. If you were told the world had changed, but your heart told you to keep fighting, who would you believe? If you found this story as haunting as I did, hit that like button. What do you think? Was Onoda a man of honor or someone who lost his mind? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious.